Welcome, Sagittarius, to your love reading for the current energy and situation that you might be going through. So we're going to see what's going on with you and your person that you're dealing with for a love interest. All right, so let's see. Sagittarius and love. Mutual, person towards you, your response. There seems to be trying to work. I feel for a lot of you, you might even have, if you deal with a lot of people, there might be confrontation with you and someone else. So a lot of gossip or conflict there with you and someone. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showing up. So let's see. Mutual. Yeah, choice and love. Alright. And then some of you might be stating that you're single, and some of you might be trying to find the strength to do that because you may have been bound or tied to someone. For Sagittarius. So yeah, again, career, being out in the public, in the world, kind of doing your own thing, and you could attract someone by having that kind of momentum and doing your thing for some of you out there. So it could be a male figure, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so that could be an energy between both as you focus on other things. Person coming towards you, they may not be able to let go. I can see this kind of format where they could be, if you're releasing somebody or you're wanting a break or just allow you to do you, they may be having a tough time with moving on. And for some, they may be having a tough time moving on from someone else, which leaves you stuck in no man's land by yourself, or no woman's land by yourself. And you know, that might be an issue. Your response, you focused on career. For some of you, you are just trying to do your best to be spiritually, trying to renew yourself in some way. You just step back. Maybe you spent a lot of money as you went out and did different things. So currently you may be working. Money does seem to be coming in, or you're finding ways to do that. Hidden factor, energetically there may be obstacles when it comes to goals, and also clearing out energy from you and another person. Someone else might be in the way. Then you have another, well, it's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but this is the energy of another person coming through, or energy of career, not being able to get those things off the ground. Clarify death in reverse. So clarify death in reverse. So that person that you might be dealing with, you know, it just depends. I don't always like to put this out there, but they might need help, psychological help. It could be intense thoughts about you where they're constantly in their head, obsessive, and needing to let go and having a hard time doing that. Sometimes they might even be stuck with things that they might need to change, but they're not really able to do it. So that keeps them very indecisive about where they stand now and where they stand with you. And even if you feel like something is over between both of you, there might be this mental conflict that constantly goes on and on. So you might even feel like it's a narcissistic kind of energy, or very controlling energy, someone that might need help in some way. Clarify the King of Pentacles in reverse for Sagittarius. And we do have another Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That person might be, they might be working, and that might be the only thing on their mind, and that might be the way that they might pull you in some way. But for some of you, you don't really care about that, or they may be dealing with someone else as well. For some, that might be an issue. But you have 3 different people showing up here, and let's clarify the 3 of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is usually where someone is, you're dealing with something where you've moved on from somebody, or someone has moved on from you, but somebody is having a tough time with facing that reality. Clarify the Ace of Swords. And you have the Sun showing up, which is the energy of having fun, having a good time. And for some of you, it's almost like someone, for instance, if you wanted some space, you want to have a good time, and you need to interject that into your relationship, or just free yourself right now where you feel like you need to be single, that's part of what needs to happen, and what you may have stated. And that's why someone is not really ready to or wanting to commit right now, but someone is not liking it. They don't like that idea, they don't like that plan. And if you might seem like you're not part of the plan, they don't, like how you might be coming off in some way. So let's see one more card for Sagittarius. For yeah, a lot of you may be avoiding getting into confrontation with somebody, so you might be just focused on other things. And even if that person wants to get into confrontation with you, you're doing other things to stay away from them. Sagittarius. Yeah, and there does seem to be you're trying to do your best to heal through something that you've been disappointed with, or just another person in general. So you're just detaching and trying to do yourself justice and have fun for some. All right. So that's going to be your reading. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. I do wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.